thank you so much. Thanks for having us today, Northumbria University, and it's a Friday. I hope you'll be able to actually enjoy this session. We will try to make it as smooth as possible and as pleasant as possible. Okay, so with me on this window today is Miss Maizura Yaakob. She is our recruitment officer, and I am Nina Jalaluddin, head of development based in Kuala Lumpur. I'm sure that many of you are very familiar with Kawin and Jaja. Well, regrettably, today they are not able to join because of their travels, and you have us instead. And basically, we are both based in Kuala Lumpur, and Kawin and Jaja is based in Bangkok, but we have a mutual objective is to support yes education all the way. We are here to actually support you in terms of admissions, in terms of recruitment, and until you settle down in Newcastle. So we are very blessed to have seen you all here. And Miss Maizura is going to present to you some of the insights of Northumbria University for 2026. It entails key information on the admission process and most importantly, financial packages. So if you have any questions, we're going to leave you our contact details right after this presentation, and we will deep dive into more detailed questions if you may have right after this session. Right? So thank you again for this opportunity, and may I give you Miss Maizura for her onward presentation on Northumbria University, September 2026. On to you, Miss Mai.
Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Timothy. Hello, everyone. My name is Maizura. Basically, again, I'm worked with Nina for 14 years now with Northumbria University. At the moment, we have 11 Southeast Asia region. So, yeah, so this is the presentation about university today. So, let's dig in. Okay, so any information accuracy as of today. So if it say you want to have any updated version, please go through to our website. So basically anything that we show today is accurate as today. So yeah. So this is the location. So where is Northumbria located? So it's let's say from Southeast Asia. Let's say from Kuala Lumpur, Bangkok, Indonesia, Myanmar, Vietnam. So it's like we take like 15 hours from KL to London or Amsterdam, and then 1 hour from Amsterdam or from London to Newcastle. And we also, maybe some of the student or some of the agent would like to take Middle East Airlines. So basically, if I say Dubai, sorry, if I say Emirates, it's from like 8 hours and then transit, and then from Dubai to Newcastle another 7 hours. So and certain student or agent, they are very adventurous. So they will take train from London instead. So that 3 hour train from King Cross station to Newcastle station. And Northumbria located in Newcastle city centre. So only 20-minute taxi ride from the airport to the city centre. Or they have like 7 stop train from Newcastle International Airport to Newcastle city centre. So basically, this is a roughly where is Newcastle. It's like northern part of UK. It's like a few hours, like more than 17 hours from Southeast Asia to Newcastle. Okay, next. So this is Newcastle. Normally, Newcastle is the best student city back to back from 2022, 2023, 2024. So normally, Newcastle is the best city among the city in the UK. Is everything is walkable, everything is like combination modern architecture and also traditional British architecture. So basically, this like mix of city, countryside, coastline, and easy to walk or easy to connect with public transportation around Newcastle city centre. Everything is just walking distance from 5 to 20-minute walking distance. Student and agent can take train within like 5 stop to 7 stop to go to the coastline. They have a lot of buses, Uber, taxi, so everything is well connected in Newcastle. And again, this is the incredible city of Newcastle. So everything like a combination of modern architecture and also a traditional British architecture. So basically, this is what you see. This is a real picture of Newcastle. And this is the coastline or the countryside of Newcastle. You can see the Angle of the North. They have a lot of beaches and also castle around the Newcastle coastline. This is like take 20 minutes or 45-minute bus ride or train or taxi from city center to the coastline. So basically you can see a lot of attraction. If I say you like Harry Potter, so they have like a lot of castle that represent Harry Potter, like only like 50 minutes away from the city center. Sorry. So this is Northumbria, a bit history because everything comes with history. So start with Rutherford College from 1880s and then change to Newcastle Polytechnic from 1969 and change to University of Northumbria in Newcastle from 1992. So now from 1992 until 2025, Northumbria University Newcastle. And this is the timeline from, so basically from college to Polytechnic and from Polytechnic to Northumbria University. And this is just a little transformation highlight. I think it's a bit blur here, but just to let you know, Northumbria have won University of the Year and Best Modern University. So basically, like Northumbria have won a lot of award throughout from 2018, the transformation until 2025. And upcoming, Northumbria is going to have their own rocket at the university. So they have a lot of like space courses are going to be introduced, maybe like space engineering, law in space, aeronautical engineering is going to be running 2026. And Northumbria has three campuses at the moment. We have City Campus, which is our main campus in Newcastle, and Coach Lane campus also in Newcastle, but like 20 minutes away from the main campus. Normally for Coach Lane campus, mostly our science student, like a nursing student, like physiotherapy. So basically they will be in Coach Lane campus because they have specific place or a space for them to do their healthcare and also their lab courses. And again, we have London campus. London campus is like Timothy said, is under QA. So later on, if you say you join the session, London campus will be part of QA. So this is our campus. Everything is working distance. Campus to city center is only like 5 minute to 7 minute walking distance, just because like this campus in the right of city center, everything is walking distance to get food, to get study material, happening, have any fun things, so everything just walking distance around the campus. So this is Northumbria University building. So if you say you already been in Newcastle or Northumbria area, so you see this building. So this is like our latest addition to the university. So this is something that we want to um, showcase more because this is like our engineering and computing building. So if you say you have any student or you're going to study here for computing or engineering, so this is the building. And this is the two part of the university. So this is campus. So basically we have West Campus and East Campus. So East Campus normally for our law, business, and also design school. And for the West Campus for other courses like built environment, engineering, life sciences, computing, what else? Mass comm. So basically we'll be on the West Campus. And this is the actual pictures for our East Campus. And this is our architecture studio. So basically this is architecture studio on the West Campus. So it's like right behind the city center of the shopping area. So it's like 5 minute walking distance to the city center from our architecture studio. And this is like something like our numbers or like something that we can proud of, that we have 30,000 students at the moment across the globe. We have 3,500 international students at the moment, and we also have 200 plus thousand students for alumni worldwide. And this is the ranking for 2025. So basically the ranking is slightly changed. So hopefully we're going to have the latest one soon. So this is the ranking that if it's a you send the student for interior design, so we are number 1 in the UK and the Guardian University Guide 2025. And number 2 for tourism sport. It's like this is under business and then so on. So basically this is the ranking, but it's slightly changed for 2026. Hopefully we get the updated one and then we will share with you. And this is our academic department. So we have a lot of academic departments. So we have sciences, architecture, law, maths, business, social science, nursing, midwifery, design. So basically, this is like the department that Northumbria have. But at the moment, we slightly merged from a few to three, but normally it's still there. It's still the same, but the main school will be different starting 2025 September. And this is professional recognition. So basically, if it's say the student asking about recognition, no need to worry. A lot of Northumbria courses are recognized worldwide, recognized in Malaysia, recognized in the UK, recognized in certain countries. So basically, just need to check with the government portal. Our courses are recognized. So this is the recognition that we have so far, but some add-on will be later. So because we're still updating our recognized for our some courses. And this is Southeast Asia and Northumbria. So normally, this is us, five of us under Nina. So four of us under Nina. So totally five. So this is the country that we have under us. We also have a part of Southeast Asia. We also have Hong Kong and South Korea, which is like Nina currently in South Korea to do more recruitment. And this is just a little bit about the market that we have and about the courses that we normally recruit so far. So if it's for Malaysia, normally, again, law is still the top, on the top tier, and business architecture, and followed by computing and engineering. We cannot say we don't have students from Malaysia. It's very mature market, but it's very high potential. So basically, we have a lot kind of level. They come to us, they have year one foundation, maybe final year. Basically for law, no, it's like for final year. And we also have a lot of students are coming to us to do their master's program, 1 or 2 years in business. Or we also have a lot of Malaysian do their bar course, which is a program for a law professional law program before they are qualified lawyer. So this is like all entry level from Malaysia. And from Thailand, this is like from Kawin and Jaja market. So again, it's a matured business, but then it's still like a lot of potential. So we have a lot of business students, computing, engineering, and social science. It's quite similar, but it's come from all entry level as well. And basically Singapore is like it's a stable market. So basically, they still want to go for Russell Group, but they still have a group of students they think modern university is better. So that's why they still come for a business program, design, sport, and science program. And again, normally they come from first year or second year. It's very rare to see any PG or master's program from Singapore. Indonesia, design and business, is a potential market. So basically, they come from any level. Okay, South Korea. So normally, this is maybe Miss Tina will add on later on. So it's a design, business, and environment kind of program. Again, all entry level, but currently we see a lot of master's program from South Korea. For Myanmar, computing. Since we have a top-up program for computing, I think we see a lot from Yes sent to us for a computing top-up program. But we also have a few like a balanced kind of like entry level, year one, year two, and of course a top-up program. So Brunei, it's a small market, but it's still potential. But again, it's very like healthcare or science related, and mostly it's master's program. For Vietnam, business and computing, similar to Brunei, but they come from any level. And Hong Kong is mostly a design and life art since Northumbria have physiotherapy. So we have a lot of application for physiotherapy from Hong Kong. But then Northumbria is like top 6 in the UK for physiotherapy. We only take maybe 6 to 7 international students per intake. Anyone can apply for our physio, but per intake we only take maybe 20 to 25 students. 7 will be international and the rest will be our local student. And Laos at the moment we try to go in to see what kind of program we just started. So hopefully we have more in future. And Philippines is normally healthcare and business. And again, Philippines is very mature market, very small. They go for master's program. Cambodia, okay, it's still like blank there because we still not going in. So hopefully soon. So hopefully we're going to see Cambodia with just education probably. So we see what kind of courses that they interest to join Northumbria. Okay, so, and this is the fee for 2026, 2027, slightly increased from last year. It's £19,850 for the courses that we list there. So I know it's a lot of courses, but don't worry, later on we just share this. So normally if I say art, design, social science, law, media, will be part under 19,850. And this is the 21,500 for sciences, business, computing, engineering, nursing, and sport and the rest. So basically, we have new program we call aerospace satellite engineering. This is falls under 21,500 pounds. So yeah, this is the fee, but this is like before scholarship. And this is our scholarship for next year. So we still have 7,000 for year 1 entry, which is 7,000, 3,000 on the first year, 2,000 on the second and the final year. And then we also have 5,000 for second year entry. And for top up, we have 3,000 automatic for student. And at the moment, we still have early payment discount. If let's say the student managed to pay before 31st of May 2026, we give £500 extra. And alumni still 20% alumni discount. And for bar course, so basically this is like everyone can try to tackle any bar course student from a UK university to join our program. So we still have full scholarship for 3 students and 5,000 for 2 students. So basically, bar course program, we do have, maybe we have quota. So maximum 120, sometimes we have 90 students. So it's depending on the school. So again, this is the scholarship that we offer for now. So yeah, so hopefully we have more soon, hopefully. Sweet. Okay, so this is academic calendar for 2026. So next September, the induction will start on the 14th of September. TBA, hopefully this is the correct date. So just like earlier than this year. Teaching will start from the 21st onwards. So basically this is roughly information about the academic calendar for next year. And this is the application process. So normally we have two types of application. We have UCAS, we also have direct application, but we always encourage students to use direct application rather than UCAS because it's more straightforward. UCAS, you need to send to UCAS, UCAS send to university, university send to UCAS, and then they have a lot of things. So if you say you send to us, it's direct, like let's say Yes Education send Northumbria, Northumbria process everything, and we send back to Yes Education. So basically, all of us, Nina, me, Kawin, Jaja, will do all the offer letters, and we do, if I say the decision is we need to sign for the school assessment, we send direct to our faculty and admission. So basically, it's like more straightforward rather than UCAS. So basically, this is just a step. So, but don't worry, you have us. Let's say you have anything, feel free to let us know. So basically, we guide you through certain program. We don't require personal statement and also reference, but certain program we need to have all this. Just let us know if it's you're not sure. So basically, we are here to help. And this is university accommodation. It's slightly increased by £4, I think. So it's like from 104 to 185 per week. So your student can choose their own room, choose their floor, choose whichever room that they want to, like near to the lift, near to the kitchen. So everything is like a student will choose for the student, their own preference. So entirely up to them. So we don't choose for students, students choose for them. And all it's a single room at the university, first come, first serve. If they say they applied before 30th of June, all room is confirmed, all room is guaranteed. So this is accommodation. We have you can see Stevenson and Glenamara. It's slightly lower. Why? Because it's like a dorm. It's a combined, maybe have 5 to 7 roommate. Student need to share the bathroom for 5 to 7 people. So normally Southeast Asian they don't really go for the sharing part. And the rest is we have non-sharing bathroom. Own room, just shared kitchen for maximum of 4 students. And if let's say student have more budget, they can go for something like Win Studio. We have studio at Win and also Trinity Square. This is like can cost around £10,000 a year for a studio type of accommodation. So everything is walking distance. So the nearest will be Byron Central. It's only 3 minute walking distance. And the furthest will be Trinity Square. It's like 20 minute walking distance to the campus. And this is the cost of living in the UK. So basically, top 10 affordable city because we are not in London. Newcastle is still big city. It's the fifth largest city in the UK after Liverpool. But in terms of affordability, it's like a very it's like very student city, and it's like cost saving for students because they have big university there. They have Northumbria and they also have Newcastle University. So everything is like come with a student discount. So just show the student card. So normally student will get more discount. And in terms of safety on campus, yes, Northumbria has 24/7 security control. CCTV around the campus is like well lit. So basically, safety on Northumbria campus is guaranteed. So basically, don't just think that it still depend on student. Try not to go to the place that have a lot of bars or like drunk people at night. So at campus is safe. And again, social societies at Northumbria, we have 120 at the moment. Ask your student to join. If they say they want to join, feel free. I'm sorry, my cat is meowing, so I'm so sorry. So basically, they have 120 societies. If they say they have a free time, please go and join. So like no obligation, free time and go. And you also have Sports Central. So basically, Sports Central, I think the student can join around 120 per year. So this is the sport activity they have. So basically, the student also can do part-time at the, if I say the student have sport background, so they also can join to be trainers at the sport complex that we have at Northumbria University. So basically, they have a lot of things. They have basketball, they have futsal, they have pickleball, heated pool, sprinted gym, so they have everything there. So the student just need to be go there and join. And this is for support. So in terms of support, Northumbria have a very good support as long the student approach, because like in the UK, GDPR is very important. So this university, Missina, me, Kawin and Jaja, we cannot just go to your student say, oh, are you okay or not? The student need to come to us, let us know. So basically, we have a good support for student if they say they miss homesick, money matters. So basically, we have this kind of support. And now mental health is very important. Feel free to get in touch with us. So basically, we have the team that we support students in terms of any matters that for international students. And this is Graduate Futures. We also prepare students before the student graduate. So normally this is a program the student just need to approach our team. We help students how to go to interview, how to write a very good CV or resume, how to boost your confidence to talk to people. So basically the student just need to approach our team. So once they graduate, all this is ready for them. So basically they need to approach before they graduate. And this is for agent and representative. So basically, Northumbria have worldwide agent network. So if you say you have anything, feel free to check or get back to us as a Southeast Asia team. So basically, if you say you have any issue with your commission, application, how to apply, how this and that, so please come to us. Don't be shy. And this is just a little bit of pictures of Newcastle upon time. So this is from the area view. And this is Eldon Square, and also the Grey Street area. So normally students and parents or maybe agent can come here to do shopping, to eat. So they have a lot of things. This is like near to Trinity Square. It's only 20 minutes walk to the campus. And this is the Sunday market and also like a food festival market around the city center. Again, this is us. So Nina is the head. Me is Maidura. Normally, I'll do recruitment officer for 14 years. I have mostly for my country. I'll do for Malaysia, Singapore, and Brunei. I also help the rest. And we have Kawin, Gary, and Jaja. So this is us, our office in Mid Valley. If I say you have anything, please ring us. Let us know. So yeah, any question, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Zura. Thank you so much. I think we just had a question. Oh, you just answered the. I think I saw also on the on the MOI. Yeah. So yeah, okay. So not to worry. Later on after the presentation, I'll definitely share out the slides to each of everyone's respective group chats for you guys to have a review on. No problem. But yeah, but before that, any questions, everyone? Anyone? Any questions?
I've got something to share if that's okay, Timothy and Miss
Sure, of course.
Maizura.
Of course.
Okay. We understand that most of you here in this room are probably, you are listening to the same information, just different people, different university. It's really understandable. Everybody, every university, every organization is going to say that they are excellent. Nobody is going to say that they are crap, right? Understand that, okay? And we all know for a fact that 2026 is going to be slightly challenging for a lot of industries. So our key takeaway from Ms. Maizura's uh, induction or information session is this. So Newcastle is affordable. And if your students can afford to go to the UK, but probably can afford only for a 1 year, we have the top-up programs available in September. If your students are looking at very practical based kind of courses, they might want to try Northumbria as well because we were a polytechnic and becoming a university. So we really handheld our students in their academic support journey. That is definitely for sure. I can actually assure you that because I was a former student myself at this university, but many years ago. Okay, so we know for a fact that there are so many rankings are very important. It's between LV, Gucci, Hermes, and all that. We know. But in terms of practicality, employability, sense of relevance, modern university tends to actually give a better edge, like Northumbria University. Okay, so our next intake will be in January and September. If you do have any questions for us, feel free to get in touch with any of our team members. Thank you.
Thank you, Nina. I think there are some questions about it. After completing the HNC, which year can a student join? Is it on a case by case?
It will be on a case by case, but most likely depending because we still need to see the modules completed, the credit hours completed. I think most likely it will be probably into level 5 or year 2. Or we'll see, but it will be on a case-to-case basis because we do not like to simply say a decision without seeing the student's complete application. I think that's fair.
Noted, Nina. Noted. And another question from Myanmar specifically, do you guys accept 4-year bachelor degrees from Myanmar for a direct master's entry?
We welcome that.
Great, fantastic.
Yeah.
And in fact, actually, just not too long ago, if you guys noticed, I've also sent out the January intake. For Northumbria, there are some programs that are available. There are some master's programs that are available for January intake 2026. So I've just recently I've also recently just sent out the list, and do correct me if I'm wrong, Mazra or Nina, that the early bird is still available until the 31st of October, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I just
Yes.
wanted to send out a short reminder as well here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a little bit just curious on in terms of the English requirement. Do you also accept, for example, like Duolingo? Just an example, because we have been getting a demand of students that they would prefer Duolingo than IELTS actually.
Yes, we do accept Duolingo. It's subject to what courses. So certain courses is 120 overall. So basically just let us know what courses that the student want to study. We share the score. We do accept, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure, definitely. And there's another question. Do you accept GED and Myanmar matriculation?
Yes, we do to a year 1 program.
GED, is it for GED and Myanmar together, or let's say example a GED alone?
Basically GD alone is like a qualified to our foundation program. If let's say Myanmar matriculation normally year 1, but then we check again because like normally we can accept into a foundation for GED.
Oh, okay, for the foundation
Mm.
for
Yeah.
GED first.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay.
normally, if I say we do a mapping, if I say the faculty say admission say okay to our year one, then obviously we can take to a year one.
Sure,
So it's
sure.
depending, yeah.
Okay, sure, definitely. And I think, and how much deposit does the student have to pay?
£5,500.
I wanted
Okay.
to say as much as possible, but then yeah,
Yeah.
no, minimum is £5,500.
Okay, £5,500. That's the for both UG and PG, right?
Correct.
Okay, sure. And okay, for all majors, I think I was do you accept Duolingo for all the programs?
All program except bar course, fine art, psychology, sorry, physiotherapy.
Correct.
Okay, so physiotherapy and bar, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And because like, we require IELTS for that one, not
Yeah.
Duolingo.
Okay, sure, no problem. Because sometimes also I want to take note of it myself. Uh, okay, sure. All right. Any other more questions? I think we've got time for one more.
Just to add,
Mhm.
Timothy, our course online application will be live starting 27th of October. That includes the bar course application as well. As Miss Maizura mentioned, try to apply using direct application if you must.
Oh,
UCAS, yeah, because we manage direct application, it will be faster, efficient, compared to UCAS.
definitely, definitely. To be honest, I mean, to be very fair, I myself also prefer direct applications. If I possible, I try my best not to use UCAS. I am sorry, this is about a personal preference. Over the years, I've seen the UK admission. I would prefer also direct entry admission,
Yes,
professionally and personally, both.
correct.
Yes. Okay. All right, here. I have a student for an undergrad computer science for January. Can I give the application um
Uh,
yeah.
okay. Professionally and personally, like what you mentioned, Timothy, if I can answer that anonymous attendee. Okay. So it really depends on the student's preference. There is a January intake for the undergraduate computer science top up, but the January intake will be held and will be studied in London campus, right? So yeah, our London campus is fantastic. It's a central London, but then again, it's not a university campus. It's basically like a business tower. The one that is in Newcastle itself at the moment, only in September that is available. So it depends on the student. They have an option either to go for the January, which is in London campus, and September in Newcastle main campus. Thank you.
Yep, thank you so much. I think because as I can recall, I remembered in fact, even Kawin also mentioned it that they only at the moment they only have master's programs for this January intake, unfortunately, at the moment. But for let's say if you have students who wants to go for the undergrad, they can try out for Northumbria London. That would be there will be also another well it's also another like a partner, but they also run their own programs in London. So yeah. Okay, great. Yep, I think that will be all for today. I think we can wrap up the session. Thank you so much, Nina and Maizura. This is actually still a very insightful session once again. It's also a good revision, I would say, a revision once again that revision once again that I think gives everyone a very fresh mindset about Northumbria for sure.
Thanks for having us, Yes Education and Timothy. Happy to be
Okay.
on board again, as much as you want us to be.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Well, thank you so much, everyone. Yeah, so after the session, I'll definitely send out the presentation slides for everyone to review. And all right, thank you so much. Have a good weekend ahead, everyone. Thank you so much.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.
All right,
Bye-bye.
thank you, thank you.